Okay, so my phone and my computer is blowing up with emails coming in. It's insane. And this is just one of them, okay? It covers a myriad of collective emails which I've been receiving about the same topic. And it's all about the migrants, okay? So we've talked pretty much in depth on and off for a while now about the migrant situation here in the UK. Most of us already are aware, some of you who are not aware, that the majority of this migrant situation that currently here in the UK, which is believed to be well over 200,000 now, it's gone bonkers. It really has gone bonkers. They're mostly of fighting age males, no women, no kids, no obese people or elderly people, okay? They are currently here in the UK. They've been literally filling up our hotels at a rate of knots, which is absolutely going to decimate the tourist industry in England, Ireland, Scotland and Wales this summer especially, okay? These towns and cities, etc., really heavily rely on tourists coming in and spending their money to keep their businesses running throughout especially the summer months. Now, what do you think is going to happen? There's not many rooms left at hotels and indeed B&Bs, and also private houses are being sold. The landlords are selling up and they're just shipping them over to Serco, one of 2 or 3 other organisations who are buying up houses and filling them with these migrant fighting age males. Now, we've already talked about RAF Scampton, which is a historical airbase which was used for the Dam Busters raid, for real, okay? I've done a video on it and I'm going to put the link to that at the end of this video so you can see that if you haven't already watched it. Now, there is massive talk going on right now as I'm talking about getting lots of migrants out of hotels into MOD sites in and around the UK, which should concern you because lots of us already have a strong inkling, which is the migrant situation. They're basically soldiers, okay, under the guise of the United Nations coming over here and going to be used should we reach a point of martial law, okay? Because these people don't like the people that live in this country, they don't like anything else, etc., okay? So they're perfectly placed should this situation arise where there's going to be mass civil unrest here in the UK. These guys, these migrants, are going to be in uniform, in riot gear, all the rest of it. And let me tell you this, they are going to be far from friendly, okay? They are going to be literally face to face with some of us on the streets should all this come down, whether it's this year, next year, or even the year after. It's just a heads up. Lots of us are thinking this way, and it is looking that way. Just recently, also they want to use Portland Port for migrants, which is right next to an active nuclear submarine base. Now, did you just understand what I just said there? They're putting migrants in a base right next to an active nuclear base. Serious, here in the UK. And this is Dorset Council. I'm going to put a few links below this video so you can read all about it yourself. Now, this is one of the reasons why we are preppers. We like to think that we can prepare for anything. Personally, I don't think there's any point preparing for a nuclear war. 1, I don't think it's going to happen, and 2, it's way out of most people's reach to afford to do something like a 10-year shelter underneath your house or whatever it's going to be, okay? But civil unrest is something I've been preparing for personally since 2012. Okay, it is looking more likely on the cards here in the UK at some point. And I'm not going to just put a number out of the air, but we are looking at something like that happening within the next 24 months or even sooner. Okay, it's not looking good. I'm sorry it's bad news, but yes, if you are seeing any of these migrant people being moved into any Ministry of Defence base, where if you live near a base and you've been seeing activity, please leave a comment, or if you wish to remain anonymous, you can always send me an email. The email address is directly below this video and we can communicate in private. It's a total secure encrypted email platform. And if you do wish to remain anonymous, that's absolutely fine. I respect your wishes, and many people contact me on a daily basis wishing to remain anonymous, and I fully respect and understand that. So just a heads up, this is what's going down. Like I said, this is one of many emails which I am receiving, and I'm very keen to hear of any of your stories of what you guys are seeing, where you are, or you're hearing things from somewhere else that you know of. This sort of thing is going on. Now you guys keep your eyes open, head on a swivel, take care, thanks for watching, and stay funky.